Hey, hey, hey. When I'm right there, pick it up, go back, drop that shit. Never go back and forth with a nigga. Too pretty, gotta stop that shit. I'm lit. How come for me goes? My pretty white toes, my natural afro, my naked wrist roll, yeah. Just look at my ass when I twerk it, it go mad. That's that hurt. A bitch like me, yeah, I know my worth. Fucking with me every day. My own friend. You know, niggas sleeping up with me and my friend. They be great when you you can get the breathing a real bitch. Space, I got that Hellcat. Skirt up on the niggas, things like that. Drop the bag. My that El Chapo, it's that so bitch, you hurt. So that tongue ain't making me nervous. Feeling yourself, yeah. I wanna see you work. I wanna see you work. Right there. That shit. Never go back and forth with a nigga. That shit, I'm big. How close to me goes? My pretty white toes, my natural afro, my naked wrist, yeah. Just look at my ass when I twerk. That nigga mad. That's that hurt. A bitch like me, yeah, know my worth. Mention to my throat. Let's please rise, let's get the ass, and I'm a really hope. Let's fuck the mouth, everybody, my chest. Ain't no real dick taking my place. Now y'all be the first ones tuned in, listening, but playing like making no noise. But it like still ain't like me. Y'all girl has it, okay, look like me. I don't push my shit like 4 5 times. Like me, kind of movie style. I don't wanna play, but it's get it on me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a rock that dick so well, but you have to go to the spirit of the sound. Not right there. Pick it up, go that shit. Go take it. Way too pretty, gotta stop that shit. I'm shit. How fast of me goes? My pretty white toes, my natural afro, my naked wrist. Just look at my ass when I talk. That nigga mad. That hurt. A bitch like me, yeah, I know my worth. Fucking with me is a gift of the curse.
Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in to another Friday night freaknik. Y'all already know, even though I say 10 o'clock, hey, listen, y'all already know a bitch is gonna be her. A bitch is gonna be her. But before I get started, you know how I go. I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Thank y'all so much for for hanging out with your girl. Y'all already know, yeah, it may be, it may be a lot of live streams going on tonight. It's all right though. It's all right. You know what I mean? We still gonna keep the party moving because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? We can't do nothing else. So, we just got to keep on doing what we do. And yeah, and I went back, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I went back. It's like, damn, I was shocked and shit because it's like I lost 3 goddamn members of my advisor gang. I don't know if it was a king, queen, whatever, but I lost 3 of them. I'm like, well, goddamn. I mean, am I in that much of a battle that niggas got to like either unsubscribe or take their membership and go and get in with somebody else. This shit is fucked up, but that's all right. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm a bitch. I got to keep on going with my shit. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing else, you know? Hey, Lakers, how are you? How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right. Miss Lakers, I think she's the only one. Either her and Patrick is the only ones I got now. I ain't got no more members, y'all. I don't know what happened to my members. At one time, I was holding 12, 13 motherfuckers. Now I ain't got nobody but 2 people. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's like, well, goddamn, Miss Brown, what the fuck is going on? But it is what it is. I just gotta keep on going. You know what I mean? Miss Lakers, she's been there with me since day one. Patrick been there with me since day one and shit. So yeah, I was just surprised when I went back. I'm like, God damn, 3 people then took their memberships back. Like, God damn, what the hell? And you know what? And here's the thing. They took their membership back because they probably went down the street and gave it to somebody else. Y'all already know how it goes. When your shit is not popping like that and you ain't got the messiness shit on your channel and shit, they're gonna give their money to somebody else. And it's real fucked up that's the way they do it, but it is what it is. You have your ride or dies. You have your ride or dies, and those are people that's that's gonna hang with you and stuff. You know what I mean? But I've been down. I've been listening to a lot of stuff going on down these YouTube streets and stuff about a lot of stuff. Far as some people see. Here's the thing: some people don't know the history of of the Mo3 sector and all of that stuff, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably done heard that the OGs down these YouTube streets and stuff, including me, Miss Lakers and Coolin and Max and Room Shaker and Truth Be Told and Trappin' and Gordo. All of us at one time was with Slice. We was with Slice before we was with Polar. Well, some of us anyway. Okay, let me just back it up. I started with Slice. I started with Slice. And then when I started with Slice, I think I told y'all the story that when I started with Slice, he ran, Grown Folks Night. And Grown Folks Night, it was just no other. It was no other. I don't remember how many live streams and how many late nights and all of that stuff. It was so cool that you did not want to click off. You wanted to stay up in that bitch till morning. And that's what we did. We used to stay up in there from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, because it was nothing but entertainment. Even Truth Be Told, when he first started, he started off on Timbo Slice channel. He started off doing characters and stuff like that, calling up and changing his voice and stuff like that. It was real fun. Back then it wasn't no doxing. It wasn't no, none of that stuff. None of that stuff. It was just fun. And he would just call in and he would just make fun and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then, next thing you know, we go up on Timbo's live and we see Trigger Man. We see this dude dressed in all red. We see this dude dressed in all red with the bandana around. Y'all know what I'm talking about for the OGs. He had the bandana around his head and he was smoking blunts and shit like that. And in the funeral parlor, he did a lot of his lives in the funeral parlor. Let's just keep it real. I don't think he had no apartment, no house, no nothing. He did all his lives in the goddamn funeral parlor. I'm just keeping it real. If you ain't here, you heard it from me. And that's what it is. He did all his damn live streams in the goddamn funeral parlor. Yep. And then Timbo was like, you introduced us to Trigger Man, to Trigger Man and shit like that. Because Trigger Man used to stay up on Timbo's Timbo's live stream. You know what I mean? And Timbo had ran shit by himself. You know what I mean? He had the entertainment. He had this guy named Dirty Waters. I guess they call him Dirty Waters. He had Ocean Rule. He had he had everybody. He had everybody. Truth be told, like I told y'all, Truth be told used to come in with characters and stuff. He used to call in and act like, he was a preacher and all. It just used to be so much fun. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? And that's all it was and stuff. But then you had the haters. Now this is where MHB came in. MHB would come and interfere and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of entertainment back then. He had a lot of entertainment, and it wasn't nothing about no doxing. It wasn't nothing about no, pull up, I'm gonna get you and stuff like that. That was shit about the content creators. Let's just keep it real. Those were something that the content creators did. You know what I mean? Subscribers didn't have no business doing anything like, we didn't know anything like that. We were just there for the entertainment. That was it. You know what I mean? And it was fun just to watch, the content creators and stuff, go at it and stuff like that. And then Timbo would be like, he'd be up on his live. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, because I know a lot of y'all probably didn't know, but Timbo used to go to sleep on his live stream. You know what I mean? He'd get drunk as a bitch. And he had his girlfriend at the time, and he used to cuss the girlfriend out in the background. OGs know what I'm talking about. And then next thing you know, he would go to sleep. He get too tipsy and he'd go to sleep. When he went to sleep, guess who took over his live? Triggerman. Triggerman took over his live. Triggerman would direct all the traffic over to his platform. And then, that's what knocked Timbo out the box. That's what knocked him out. That's what knocked Timbo Slice out the box. Triggerman did that. Because Triggerman took all his subscribers and went over to his doghouse and started doing lives and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And Timbo never recovered from that. Because once that happened, all of Timbo's subscribers became Triggerman subscribers. You know what I mean? Trigger knows what I'm talking about. He already know. You know what I mean? I was with Timbo Slice, and then I was with Triggerman. But I wouldn't know shit about Triggerman unless Timbo. If Timbo never said anything about Triggerman, none of us would even knew who Triggerman was. Let's just keep it real. None of us, not in this sector anyway. Let's just keep it real. We wouldn't have known who he was. You know what I mean? You're talking about that's not true. What do you mean, Tori? If you got a problem with it, you can come up and say it. I don't like that. You're talking about that's not true. What's not true? What's not true? Don't get me to arguing with your dog ass. Hold up. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link for Tori at. Talking about that's not true. What you talking about? I'm an OG down these motherfucking YouTube streets. Don't tell me. I know the history. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't know the history. They don't. No. You ain't sitting your dog ass up in that goddamn chat box and ain't saying shit. Nah, bring your dog ass up here. I already dropped the link. Now you could come up. Now you could come up and tell me what the hell you talking about. Hey, Twin Troll, what's going on? Thank you. I think you're new here. I think you knew her. Thank you so much. Thank you. We gotta see what Tori is talking about and shit, because he act like I ain't no OG down these goddamn YouTube streets and shit. I did drop the link. Bring your dog ass. Bring your fine, good dog ass up here and what? Because I already know. You know what I mean? Timbo Trigger Man had stole all of Timbo's yeah, he did that. He did that. You know what I mean? He did that. Because he knew that Timbo shit was popping. He knew that we was all on, he knew that we were all on Timbo's grown folks night. And anybody know, well, it's there. I just dropped it. Tori. Anybody that knows, you know, how it was back then, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't know. But then, you know, Polar came around on Timbo's channel and stuff because, you know, they was kind of beefing back and forth and stuff. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That's how I got hooked up with Polar, is because Timbo would always kind of be battling with him and stuff. So I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? So then I found out where his channel was, and then I went over there and I started trolling him, and then I started talking junk about him and stuff like that, to the point where, and he'll tell you, I started talking junk about him and stuff like that. And then he decided, fuck it, I'm gonna pull up. And then when he pulled up and shit, I was like, hey, you know, this dude is cool and shit. Then we started, you know, talking behind the scenes and stuff like that. And then he was like, I'm gonna get you to where, you know, you need to be. So I had like 600 subscribers already and shit, but y'all already know you need 1,000. And he's like, I'm gonna get you to where you need to be. And, you know, and he had my shit popping. But I changed though. You know what I mean? I knew that once I got with Polar, I knew that I had to change my channel. And I knew that it was gonna be a whole new different crowd. And I'm going to lose a lot of people that was riding with me at one time. And those were the Philippines. I had a lot of Philippines. I had people from the Philippines that would come hang out with me. I had people that would come, you know, just kind of talk and all that shit. You know what I mean? But because I went in another direction, y'all already know. Once you take your channel to another direction, that's it. Mm-hmm. Tori, I don't know why you say you don't see the link. God damn it. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it again. I'm gonna drop it again for your dog ass. Hold up. And you tell me, because you talking about, oh, that's not true. So I need for you to tell me why you think that it ain't. And I was there since day one. I was there since day one. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, Tori? Talking about, no. I know about Timbo's life. I was with Timbo's life. I started with Timbo's life before I pulled over to Polar. And that's only because Polar fought for me. He fought for me, and Timbo and Trigger Man got mad as a bitch. They got mad as a bitch, put up a live stream about me, and oh my God, it was crazy back then. You know what I mean? But Polar was like, she with me now. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So everybody, you know, truth be told, trapping and capping and chopping, what's his name? Chopping TV and all the people that was back then, you know, they were like, how could you do that? You know, we supposed to be a family, da, 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 da. You already know. But it was me, you know, it's like, listen, I'm trying to get where y'all get. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get there. Oh, you said Timbo put me on. Yeah, Timbo put a lot of people on. But it's just that Timbo was more like, get your own channel and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Trigger Man, he came to my channel because he would be like, you know, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do that, this, da, 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 da. You already know, Tori. You already know. Because back then it was more like the content creators, you know, they like you, they're gonna try to boost you up, they're gonna come and check you out and stuff like that. It was no doxing back then. It was not, because nobody knew anything about no damn doxing. Nothing like that. It was nobody calling somebody's job and oh hell no. That shit is crazy. I did drop the link. I dropped the link, Tori. I don't understand why you're not clicking on to it. I dropped the link. Why aren't you clicking on to it, Tori? Tori said the dog answered the goddamn church and talk about drop the link. You don't say that about 2 or 3 times, and I did it. I did it. So yeah, I guess we'll wait till Tori come up and he could say what he want to say and stuff, because yeah, I don't know. I never saw Tori in Timbo live chat. Cause Tori, we going back to Timbo Slice days. And you weren't in there, Timbo Slice days. Maybe you was in there in Trigger Man days, but you wasn't in there in Timbo. Because first it was Timbo. And then when Timbo kind of fell off, Trigger Man took over. That was it. That's how the whole thing started. That's how the whole thing started. So if y'all want the history, that's what the history is. You know what I mean? Go back and look for yourself. That's what the history was. You know, Timbo, he was like the king of you know, late night. Late night was just fun. You know what I mean? Because we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything about doxing. We didn't know anything about calling people's job. We didn't know anything about, you know, setting people up and all that crazy shit. We didn't know anything like that. We was just in his shit just to have fun. That's it. That was it. Hold on, Tori. Hold on. Okay. What's the oh my God, Tori? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now you know I got. Oh my God, Tori, you look good. Tori. Tori, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing all right.
Oh, you look nice. You should cam up more. What are you doing?
What are you
No,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I look nice and all that stuff.
because I like you. Look, turn on your camera, Tori. Stop playing.
What? You said what? You said what now?
You look good,
You
Tori.
said what? Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah. I mean, I've been told that my whole life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But why you getting on my dogs? Triggering Timbo.
What are you talking about?
No, you said some stuff about my dog Timbo and Trigger.
What was I saying?
Nah, you was just like Trigger done stole some shit from Timbo. That ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Timbo, he the big dog or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to put you know what I'm saying, Trigger on.
Right. That's what he was trying to do. I know that. Right.
Nah, but no, but Timbo ain't dog Trigger out though. Trigger doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Trigger
Right.
doing his own thing or whatever. That's one of my favorite shows or whatever. And then Trigger, he the first person that made me a moderator or whatever. And I'm a weak ass moderator. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a
Okay,
weak ass moderator.
but listen though. How did we know? How did me? Okay. I never heard of Trigger Man until Timbo said go subscribe to his channel.
No, okay. See, how I first heard about Trigger Man is when that Mo 3 shit popped off. You know what I'm saying? After Mo 3 head got killed, and I was just like, okay, we from the same city, and I know Trigger Man ain't capping about. You know what I'm saying? Like how everybody else was sounding or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Dallas too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, I was just like, this dude ain't capping right here. I was just like, let me keep up with this dude right here. And then, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? Like a month later or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He on the thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing stuff about Timbo too. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
saying about Timbo?
Huh?
What?
You said what?
What is you saying about Timbo? Because you already know Timbo put Trigger Man on.
No. I mean, he did or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But they was doing like the stuff they was together.
Mm-hmm.
They you know what I'm saying, like it was like Timbo was already on or whatever, and then Trigger Man was just like, you know what I'm saying, like he trying to get on or whatever, and I don't know, it was just like something happened or whatever. What it looked like to me from the outside looking in, it was just like, hey, y'all need to get together. You know what I'm saying? Because Trigger Man wasn't capping about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it was around a Mo 3 time or whatever, and Trigger Man wasn't capping. Trigger Man, he official. He official. You know what I'm saying? Like a referee with a whistle. You know what I'm saying? And then you know Timbo, he got much game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, you need to do this and do this. You know what I'm saying? And let's do. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And then I had got on quarantine or whatever. That's when I really just just figured out Timbo, whatever. I was like, this is a solid dude or whatever. And I was like, damn, I was like, I was listening or whatever and looking. I was just like, this dude here, he from Dallas. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I support everybody from Dallas or whatever. But I was like, nah, this dude here for real. I was talking about Trigger Man. I was like, nah, this dude here for real or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't talking about that Mo 3 shit. Like he was talking about the Mo 3 shit, but he wasn't being what you call that? Regurgitated or whatever.
But
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people, you know what I'm saying? Like it was all kind of people, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Like this is Dallas business or whatever. Like everybody know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck happened and what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit with Mo 3 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that it should have happened, whatever, but it was gonna happen eventually, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then which cop but you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to mention nobody names or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But everything was just like, you know what I'm saying, authentic or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, well, this where I need to be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I know these people ain't capping. That's how I got cool with you know, you know what I'm saying, with them people.
Okay.
You
So
did
so what do you think? Okay, so what do you think when you that ain't true or whatever? What do you mean by that?
which you mean that ain't true.
No, I'm saying you said that's not true. Let me put the comment up so that way you can get a better understanding. Right there. Yeah, that's not true. So what did I say? That's not true.
Hold on, let me go in the chat. Hold on, cause I ain't in the chat right now or whatever. Hold on. I'm trying to see what you're trying to talk about. Hold on. Hold on, I don't see what you're talking about.
When I was talking about, okay, when I was talking about Timbo and I was talking about Trigger Man and how I was talking about, Timbo used to fall asleep at night or get too drunk, and then somebody would have to call Timbo to wake his ass up. But then
That was really right. I'm just saying. Do you
a lot
remember?
of times, Timbo didn't go on, and Trigger Man took over because
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But
like, hey, come to my live stream. That's how we found Trigger Man. We didn't find Trigger Man by
no,
ourselves. Timbo
slow
was
down.
over there.
Yeah, slow down though. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to what you just said. It was late at night. Timbo would probably just sleep because it's been you know what I'm saying. I've been on lives or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know how we used to do.
Right.
We
And
used to do.
no, Timbo got drunk. Timbo got
No,
drunk as a
no, no,
and
no, 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 Miss Pete, no, no.
he did.
Trigger Man was striking this shit up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then you know what I'm saying. But somehow they had got clicked up. I don't know. I got an idea how they clicked up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they both intellectual, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They like. Their intellect is just real high. It's like none other. And that's what caught my attention because when I found them, I was on the quarantine because I had caught COVID and I had bronchitis at the whole time. You know what I'm saying? At the same time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I met you, and then I met I don't like to mention people's names or whatever, but I did meet Trapping and Capping. Y'all my first two friends on this app. And me and Trap still friends to this day. You know what I'm saying? But what you call? But what they was doing it because you know what I'm saying. I was listening to cause you know what you call was Trigger. He was warming up or whatever. You know what I'm saying. He would drop short videos. You know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 minutes long or whatever. Then next thing you know, I'm looking on Timbo shit. I keep hearing about Timbo. Keep hearing about Timbo. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, who's Timbo Slice? I was like, this dude from Mississippi. I got family from Mississippi and all this stuff. I was like, let me see what's dude about.
Who
Dude
do you
intelligent.
think? Okay, so let me ask you something, Tori. So who do you think put Trigger Man on the track on the map? Timbo?
Yeah. From my preference or whatever. But if I'm wrong, I could be corrected or whatever, and I'll accept it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody have a problem with it. But I think, you know what I'm saying? But I think they was a good two punch or whatever, you know what I'm saying, when they was doing their thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the first time I had, because that's the first time I had went uh on the panel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I had expressed my thoughts and all that stuff, and they you know what I'm saying, they accepted me or whatever. And then Trigger Man was just like, "How do you hear about the show?" You know what I'm saying? Like like when I first heard about both of them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what I'm saying, Timbo was trying to like groom Trigger Man and whatever. Trigger Man ain't leave Timbo, you know what I'm saying, in the dust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Timbo was just grooming him. That's the type of dude he is. I know what type of dude he is. I come from the time of era that he from or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like you. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, you know what I'm saying? Because Timbo, he's very motivational, whatever. And that's what he was doing with Trigger. That's why they was doing that 1-2 punch or whatever. But
Well,
that's so
Trigger Man. Well, okay, here's the thing. Trigger Man was more on Timbo's live stream at night.
no. That ain't what I'm saying though. That ain't what I'm
And he's
saying.
not going live unless Timbo was live. Once
That's what
Timbo
I'm saying.
started falling off, that's when Trigger Man started taking over. Because
you say
come on now, Trigger
okay,
Man would
you
direct
say
traffic to where he was at, and
you
then that's
saying
where
you
everybody
say
found
you
out.
say but you saying that like it's but you saying that like it's something wrong with it though.
No,
No, what it was, Timbo. Okay, Timbo. He know, and I don't mean to have my dog name in my mouth or whatever. You know what I'm saying on this situation, but Timbo. Okay, Trigger Man was trying to do some. You know what I'm saying on this shit or whatever. And Timbo, he got a lot of game or whatever. He's smart, so he was just trying to take Trigger Man up under his wing
right,
and teach him the ropes of the stuff. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And Trigger Man took half of Timbo's shit and ran with it.
No, that ain't what it was.
He
Timbo
did.
wanted Timbo. No. Timbo wanted to see him shine.
I know that. I know. I know Timbo wanted to see Trigger Man shine. But I'm trying to tell you, Tori, see, I was there before you was. And you already know I was. What happened was that Timbo would do his grown folks night. And him
Right.
and Trigger Man would be up on the panel. Just them two. Trigger Man would have all red on with blunts in his mouth, smoking, and he would be in a funeral parlor having his live streams.
No,
Like,
that ain't what I saw. That ain't what I no.
that's why a lot of times when Trigger Man went live, you would see flowers and a picture in the back of his live stream because he did his live streams in the funeral parlor.
No, that wasn't. No, that was not.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
from that. No, listen to me, please.
So,
Listen to
okay,
me.
so you
That
saying
ain't,
that? So you're saying his family don't own no funeral parlor?
his family does own a funeral parlor. They don't did some services for my mama church people and all that stuff.
Trigger Man was doing his live streams in
No,
the
Trigger
funeral
Man that did a lot.
home.
Trigger Man, and his family done did a lot for people in Dallas.
Okay, I mean, I have no qualms about that. I have no qualms about that. But I'm trying to tell you, Tori, you can't tell me that I don't know because I know. I was here before you.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true, Miss P or whatever. Because I'm in Dallas or whatever, and then you know what I'm saying. Like I told my mama about this dude, and then she was just like, you know what I'm saying. Like I said the name of the funeral home, and then she was just like, yeah. She was like, yeah, they take care of a lot of my
So you're telling me, wait a minute, hold on. So you're telling me that Trigger Man never did no live streams in his funeral parlor. When I know at one time he used to have hospital scrubs on and going live. I don't know if he worked in a hospital, but I think that was
I'm saying he did, but what do that mean though? I mean, he did.
He never worked in
No,
no
because
goddamn
I seen those
hospital.
same old.
His family owned a morgue. So that's what he was doing. He was doing that shit with the dead bodies and all the other crazy shit. That's why he wore them blue
I'm
shit.
saying, why you gotta say all? Why? No, okay. Look, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out on all that. No, I'm just saying, like, be respectful or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't.
I'm just saying, why you laughing? This not a laughing matter. But you say what? No, I'm just saying. It sound like you capping on my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Now go ahead, Tori. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying?
Trigger
Like.
Man.
You said what?
Listen, I ain't got no beef with Trigger Man at all. I don't. And I know that you like Trigger. I like Trigger Man too.
Now I'm just saying I'm trying to be fair, whatever. But I'm just saying now listen. I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying. But what you're saying though, it could be controversial, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna have to get on.
Go ahead.
Now see, look, you don't cut me off or whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying what you're saying is controversial, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I have to get in the middle of there or whatever, because you know what I'm saying, that's a cool dude, and you know what I'm saying, and you cool too. You know what I'm saying? If you got a but if you got a problem with that dude, you know what I'm saying, you need to address it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and get it worked out.
Oh, I don't have no problem with Trigger Man. We did in the past. Yes, we did in the past. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, but we'll stop trying to talk about his personal business then. That's the real thing to do.
What do you mean?
That's the most 100. No, I'm just saying that's the most 100 thing to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We really shouldn't be talking about this relationship conversation.
Listen, I just know I listen. I'm just saying how I knew Timbo and how I knew Trigger Man, and what I saw with Trigger Man, and what I saw with Timbo, and what I saw with Trigger Man. I'm cool.
Nah, what it was, no, okay, okay, let me break that down to you. What it
Good.
was, Timbo, okay, Timbo was already ahead of the game or whatever. And then he know a lot. He real intelligent. You know what I'm saying? That's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He real intelligent. And then Trigger Man up on the Timbo, he the young dog trying to soak up the game or whatever. So Timbo was trying to get the game to him, and then that's what Trigger Man. That's why he's shining. Trigger Man got international subscribers and shit. You know what I'm saying, from the islands and all overseas and all that stuff. Trigger Man doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Then he informational or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one time he said something on somebody panel, you know what I'm saying? I think it was on his own panel, whatever. He was just like, I don't know what happened to Tari or whatever. I don't know if we fell out, or if I said something that he didn't like or whatever. No, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be going on Trigger Man show to be learning. I was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, intellectual. I was like, let me hear what he got to say, because I know he gonna say something, you know what I'm saying, smart, intellectual, you know what I'm saying, inspirational. You know what I'm saying? And then his show is just off the chain or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard somebody else say or whatever. They from like Chicago. They from somewhere in Midwest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Trigger Man, he do his show, and I don't mean to be mentioning his name and all that stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it was one dude, he did like, you know what I'm saying, Trigger Man, you know what I'm saying, I was listening to the show. I was in a hotel because I was out of town. And then I was listening to the show. I was just in the bushes or whatever. And then Trigger Man was just like, this was like on Thursday. Trigger Man was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be on back until Tuesday or whatever, like Monday or Tuesday. And then the dude was just like, he was like, damn, what I'm supposed to do today? You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the bushes and I wanted to type in. I was just like, shit, you gotta wait till motherfucking Tuesday, nigga, to listen to Trigger Man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, because he be speaking some real shit and we having some real people on his panel, and that's why I like going up over there, because I be enlightened or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because me and him had some good conversations. I've been on his panel a couple of times or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he's fair, you know what I'm saying? And he don't belittle nobody or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? He's a real person. It's the same way with you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like goddamn.
Well, you know what? What I was doing was I was just telling the history of Timbo Slice and Trigger Man. I was telling the history of how I encountered Trigger Man. Bang Bang Tone TV.
What do you mean? What you talking about? You was talking about Trigger Man?
I was talking about Trigger Man.
What you talking about? What happened?
You okay? You had a problem with listening, Tori, because that's all I was talking about was when I went to Timbo Slice, and then how Timbo Slice introduced everybody introduced us to Trigger Man.
Yeah,
We didn't
because
know anything about no damn we didn't know shit about no goddamn Trigger Man. The only thing we knew is that when Timbo went live, we saw a dude up in there dressed in red with a red bandana tied around his head, and he's smoking weed, and he got flowers and pictures behind him. So I knew right then and there his ass was in a funeral parlor doing his live streams. He wasn't at no house. He wasn't at no apartment. He wasn't at no condo or anything like that. His ass was in a goddamn funeral parlor on one of those in the back of one of them damn rooms doing his live streams.
no. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know about no Dallas or whatever.
You
You
don't
don't know
even
about
know.
Dallas.
See,
Huh?
Miss Lakers, no, she said exactly. And Miss Lakers will come up here and tell you he did all his live streams in the funeral parlor.
No, but I'm saying that's how I got that's how I first got on this shit because
That's why when he went live, you saw pictures on the wall and you saw flowers in the background and shit like that. He was in one of those damn funeral things doing his live streams. That's what he was doing. I mean, but he was doing what he do. But we only knew Trigger Man of wearing red. Because that's all he came up in here with is red. A red bandana, red shirt, and that's it. That's how we knew who Trigger Man was. He came up in here in the red. He didn't wear nothing else but red.
so I'm just saying you sound like you got a problem with red or whatever with your crib.
Are you?
No, I'm just saying, like shit, cause like in Dallas, that's what all it is. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we rock red, you know what I'm saying? Especially on the north side. On the north side, it's all red over there. And the blue is dead.
I'm just breaking it down on how we as Timbo subscribers encountered Trigger Man. We didn't know.
Leave Trigger Man alone. Leave him alone. Leave Trigger Man alone.
Wait a minute. What you think? I'm not jumping on Trigger Man.
No, I'm saying quit saying his name. Quit saying his name. That dude is cool, man. Like the dude is cool. He positive and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? He involved with the community. The dude is a positive dude. Leave him alone. Don't put no.
Okay,
You
let me ask
know,
you something. If he's positive, then how come he was out there looking trying to referee a fight with put him on blast in Queen 88?
man, that's just a street fight. That's just a cat fight or whatever. Don't worry about that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's some stuff that's got to go between. That just no. On the surface, no. On the surface, the dude is a cool dude, and he's a positive dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do that to that dude, man. The dude put in too much work, man. You know what I'm saying? He done seen a lot, he done done a lot, and all the stuff. Just think about what he do.
I don't know what he do. I don't even watch him. What do he do? Tell us.
Nah, he do a lot of community work.
So
The dude is a coach and all that stuff. He does a lot of work. Now you got I'm just saying now I was saying you gonna do me like that. You got my name in his, you know what I'm saying, his name in my map or whatever.
you're talking about my hair.
Talking about who?
Who are you talking about?
Who talking about? No, now see you trying to trick me now.
No. You said you got his name in your mouth. Who were you talking about?
I'm just saying who we been talking about.
We was talking about Trigger Man.
Okay, that's what we talking about then.
Well,
You trying to have his name in my you trying to have my name in his mouth.
no, listen. I have not seen Trigger Man's channel. I've always thought that he ran a messy channel. But now you're telling me that he do stuff for the
No, he
community.
don't got no message. He don't got no message channel. He got an intellectual channel, whatever, where you can learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? And brothers be, brothers and sisters be coming up on there. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can learn and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of channel that he got.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what?
I'm
That's
just saying,
good. That's good.
you got a problem with Trigger Man or something?
I don't have a problem with Trigger Man. I haven't seen Trigger Man in about 2 years, 3 years.
Why not? He comes on, but what between like it seems like Sundays through Thursdays or something like that.
I don't watch him.
Well,
I don't watch.
it's a good show. You know what I'm saying? You can learn some stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He be having brothers on there, brothers and sisters up on there that be speaking their shit or whatever. Like if you want to learn something, that's a good show to go to. And
Oh,
you want, yeah, if you want to learn information, that
you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Tori. I thought his channel was just like everybody else's, cruddy, nasty,
no.
bragging, doxing, and all that other shit. So I didn't think that, he changed his channel to something positive. But I'm definitely
No, his show is positive or whatever. Nah, his show is positive because
I'm gonna tune in to see what you're talking about, because if you're saying that his channel is not about none of that crazy stuff anymore, yeah, I'm gonna tune in.
no, that's what he said. That's what he said. That's his motto. You wipe your feet before you enter in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He'll allow you to express your opinion and all that stuff. It's a real good show. But you know what I'm saying? But he never did do anything to Timbo. Him and Timbo is a tag team. They real good with each other.
Hold on, Tori. I never said he did anything. He didn't do anything to Timbo. The only thing he did was he sat back and seen his opportunity. And once he seen his opportunity and Timbo was slacking on the live stream because he was getting drunk. He was getting too drunk and he couldn't handle the live streams, and he would go to sleep because he probably had other things going on and shit. So he would go to sleep. People would call Timbo to try to wake him up, but a lot of times he wouldn't wake up. So Trigger Man would be like, hey, come over here to my shit. And that's where we went. Now, meanwhile, Timbo's live is still going on, but he's asleep. But now Trigger Man done took half of all his people, because now they over there at Trigger Man. So
no, I disagree.
When live, everybody that was once in Timbo's chat was now in Trigger Man's, because Timbo stopped going live.
No, I disagree.
Trigger Man took over. Trigger Man took over Timbo's channel.
No, see, that's why I disagree at right there. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, when I discovered Trigger Man, he was talking about some shit that I had knew about or whatever. He was being 100 about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other shit was being regurgitated.
Trigger Man wasn't talking about shit back then.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was trying to get on. No, he was trying to get on, and then like he was dropping like 2 or 3 minute videos. I'm just like, damn. And then I'm going into his chat. I'm not his chat or whatever. No, listen. No, listen. He was talking about some shit that I knew what was up or whatever. But I'm just like, this dude ain't capping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other shit that he talking about is being regurgitated by other people. And then I was just like, damn, I was just like, this dude real. Then I found out he was from the city. I was just like, yeah. I was just like, the way he talking and all this stuff, I was just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay, yeah, he being 100 or whatever. And then I would listen to somebody else shit. They was going off on what's that dude? Timbo. They was going off on Timbo. Now I'm just like, okay, let me check this dude out for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because dude might be paid.
Timbo. Everybody was after Timbo back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this was
all the content creators, all the big content creators at one time was on Timbo's channel because they was, they was beefing. Duke, MHB. I did not see Ratchet on there, and I did not see Skull on there because I don't think Timbo even knew anything about them at that time. You know what I mean? Timbo had certain people that they would come up every single night. And us as subscribers, we would just kind of sit back and just enjoy the show and just waiting for the next show. But he was more into it with the content creators. We was more just the subscribers. We didn't have our own channels. None of us had our own channels. Not Room Shaker, not Max, not Coolin, none of us, not me, none of us. We all just kind of sat back and just enjoyed the damn show. That's it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? But like, with Trigger Man, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, okay, this brother ain't lying right here. All right, he for real. You know what I'm saying? But he was having like 2 or 3 minute videos or whatever.
Okay, listen, Tori. I'm gonna tell you where Trigger Man fucked up is because he started promoting Queen Nika. Yeah, he fucked up with me. He fucked up with me because he started more promoting Queen Nika. He had Queen Nika up on his panel more than he had anybody else that was there riding with him and stuff. But he had listen. Anybody that knows OGs know what I'm talking about. So one day I said, why are you promoting her channel like that? Why can't you promote everybody else's? And then he got in his feelings and shit like that. And then I was like, oh, okay, so it's like that. Okay, so when Polar came around, he was like, listen, come on my side, and I'm gonna help you get to where you need to go. And that's why I went. That's why I left. That's why I left the Slice gang and went over to the Polar gang.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like, cause you was doing your thing over there with, you know what I'm saying, with the Polar game, but it was like you follow his style or whatever, and that's not your style. Because I ain't gonna lie, sis. Hey, I was upset with you. I'm just like, damn. I was like, where she go?
All you guys was upset with me.
No, I'm just saying because it wasn't you. It wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was like you was duplicating his style. That's his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll support him. No, I will support him. I will support him because that's his style. I'll support him. But
oh my God.
but what you were doing, I wouldn't support that. I was just like, hold on. Then you left me backstage and all that shit. You like, you ain't never done that shit to me. You were disrespecting me and all that shit.
No, I was not.
Yes, you did. You left me backstage 2 times. You ain't never done that. If I put that live stream on whatever the come on, you'll put me right on, you know what I'm saying, at the snap of a dime. Snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? At the drop of a hat. You'll put me on the panel. You wasn't doing that then. Then you hit all them baby ass kids up over there and all that shit. I was just like, damn, what the fuck? And then when you did let me on, you let them people talk to me crazy. I was just like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But your numbers did, you know what I'm saying? Your numbers was high, whatever, but it wasn't your style though. See, your style is intellect or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Your style is intellect or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you get people brain tingling and all that stuff.
Well, I was more like, shit, I'm getting in where I fit in. And sometimes you already know, Tori, you sell your soul to the devil and shit like that. You getting your numbers, you getting your subscribers, you're getting the super chats, you're getting the cash apps and stuff like that. It's like, okay, now, bam, 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 bam. Now, now you're popping and stuff like that. But in reality, it's just the devil to set you up, and eventually you're gonna fall, just like I did, and just like a lot of these other channels fell. And the ones that's not gonna fall, eventually they will fall. Because once you go out here and you sell your soul to the devil and you don't be yourself and you don't bring nothing to the table, eventually that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I'm saying, why you said sold your soul to the devil? Do you feel like you sold your soul to the devil?
Well, I feel like this. I feel like at one time I had the Philippines. You know what I mean? I had Philippines. I had a lot of Philippines hanging out with me. I had a lot of Philippines talking to me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But the Philippines didn't understand English, but then they was more welcoming, because when they came over here, I would always try to say, hey, promote your channel the best way I could to try to communicate with them. And they were communicating back with me, the best way they could. So they would tell other people, hey, go check out this channel. So I was having the Philippines locked down. But as soon as I switched the script and I went to another side, and then they, all that cussing and farm animals and dragon and all of that stuff, they didn't understand that. And they were like, oh, hell no, this isn't the channel we signed up for. And they all left and never came back.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like when you started out, because like I said, I don't like to speak on you know what I'm saying, other people's names or whatever, but you and Captain, y'all my first friends on this app. Like real
You
friends.
talking about Capping and Trapping?
Yeah. Both of y'all was my first.
Wait a minute, Trapping never had his channel. He never had his own channel.
But that's my daughter.
One day I turned around and Trapping and Capping had his own channel. It was like, well, goddamn. I didn't even know.
No, but he shared some stuff, you know what I'm saying, like what he showed what he was a real person, whatever. That's a good dude or whatever. And then you know what I'm saying, like you and him,
Yeah, I like Trapping and
y'all,
Capping. It's cool.
yeah, y'all was my favorite people, you know what I'm saying, and my first friends on this app or whatever, because I was going through some tough times when I met y'all. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, like whether you know it or not, just by y'all heart and y'all spirit or whatever, you know what I'm saying, y'all helped me through that. Y'all helped me through that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, Tori. I remember you from like, when you first touched down on
Yeah.
my live and everything. And you was more quieter. You was more, kind of like laid back. But as you got in these streets and started strapping and scrapping and doing this and doing that and stuff like that, your whole attitude started changing a little bit. So it's like now it's like anybody that would say something, it's like, okay, now I'm on guard. So you are ready to scratch at the drop of a dime. At one time, you was never like that. You were like, shit, what the fuck is scrapping? I don't scrapping. I don't know anything like that. I just come to enjoy the show. But people take you there. So now you gotta let them know who you really are, right?
I mean, yeah, that's what it is or whatever, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause like, I'm cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, but I'm cool too, you know what I'm saying? Like keep on pushing me, nigga. I'm gonna show you what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a motherfucker would try to test me or whatever.
And
You
they
know what I'm saying?
did. They did.
No,
I remember a lot of them used to do that. A
yeah,
lot of them used to
but I'm
come
just saying
at
this.
you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this in real life or whatever. Like, okay, you can say what you want to say, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna take off just right away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just adding shit up. I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I ain't fucking with you, but you fucking with me. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I take off, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna deserve everything you gotta give your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta
Right.
have some motherfucker creep on your ass, well, I gotta pay some motherfucker to creep on your ass, whether I gotta creep up on your ass, or whether I gotta slap your ass, you know what I'm saying, right at that moment. Whatever I give you, that's what you're gonna deserve because I don't fuck with nobody, and that's why I don't fuck with nobody. So since I don't fuck with nobody, you ain't got no reason fucking with me. You ain't got
Right,
no reason
right,
fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? But if you fuck with me, I'm finna fuck with you, and I'm finna fuck with you real good. I'm finna fuck
mm-hmm.
with you real good. You don't want to fuck with me. You don't even know who I know. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And there was
Like
a lot of people, and it was a lot of dudes, it was a lot of females that tried to come at you back then. They was trying to get at you, troll pages, all that shit. They wanted to fight you. They wanted to fight you
that's
and
what I'm
stuff like
saying. And then people was calling me, and they was just like, "Who is this?" They was like, "Okay, I'm finna do my research on this person or whatever." You know what I'm saying? I got people on my motherfucking side, man. I was just like, man, don't fuck with me, like,
right,
cause
right,
I really ain't got to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
I ain't got to do shit for myself or whatever. Cause you might hear some motherfuckers they were just like, man, that nigga tired don't do shit, man. That nigga don't do. But if something happen to me, or somebody try to get at me, somebody finna come see a motherfucking ass
Right,
on
right,
my account. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like it's motherfuckers, like it's a motherfucker on here right now. I got an eye on.
Uh-oh.
They a target.
Uh-oh.
They a target.
They're a target?
All I gotta do is just be like, look, you know, say, hey, go check this motherfucker out, see what they about, cause they keep fucking with me, and I don't fuck with them.
Oh, so somebody's still on your top.
Yeah, it's two people that got a real problem. You know what I'm saying? Like one of these people, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to box.
Why they keep messing with my goddamn Tory? You want me to get on their ass? I'll get on their ass.
Listen to what you just said because I'm tired, and I'm not saying that to be, you know what I'm saying, like. I'm not saying that to be, you know what I'm saying, like cocky or nothing like that, but that's what it is. Like, how many motherfuckers you know named Tari?
Mm-hmm.
Tari, Tari is an Egyptian name that mean the number one, the top dog. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It mean that in Egyptian and Greek, in two languages or whatever, or two cultures or whatever. You know what I'm
So
saying?
if you want me to get on their ass, I will.
Nah, I got this for right now, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If I need you, I'll let you know.
Because
You know?
you
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know.
I
I get
understand.
on their ass.
Things are already in emotion or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like with that troll or whatever. Have you seen this shit ever since I told you about that? Cause ain't nobody called me about that.
No, and you know what? They don't pull up over here. So I don't
No,
know.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, this has been going on for about a year. That troll page or whatever, that's been going on for about a year. But ever since I said something, it ain't been nothing going on for about 2 weeks. And that was about
Mm,
2 weeks after I said something on your show.
okay.
I was just like, if they smart, I was like, they'll stop right now. And there ain't been nothing going on. And I know who it is. We know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's a good thing. Then that person, behind the scenes, what I get is they still look at my show and see that they're still following you down these damn YouTube streets, or know that you're gonna pull up at Miss Brown shit, and they just gonna sit in the cut and be like, oh shit, okay, let me cool it down. That's probably why you ain't been seeing those pages, because somebody's been tuning into my shit and see that you ain't playing.
That's what I'm saying. Because some gonna really go down. You know what I'm saying? And then that person, they really scared to go to jail or whatever. They try to act like they all hard and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I had got my shit all done and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, you got something. I was just like,
Mm,
okay. You know what I'm saying? And shit kept going on. Shit kept going on. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, yeah, this person here fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
So
were
that
like,
person ain't, so that person ain't been putting no live streams up about you or anything, because we already know how some of these live streams are. They deliberately go around these YouTube streets starting shit just so they can use your ass for content, so they can have
yeah,
other people come and just, yeah, we already know.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just,
yeah. I'm just saying, like, you didn't notice how I was gone for a long while or whatever. Like,
yeah,
even though I went to jail, because that's when the shit had started when I was in jail. And I had talked to somebody from jail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My people that I was talking to from jail, they were telling me, they were like, yeah, you got a troll. I was just like, what the fuck you mean I got a troll? I was like, I'm in fucking jail. I like, ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the hell? I was just like, they're just making themselves look dumb. Like the person that's doing it, they think they're smarter than everybody is, but that's not the case.
yeah. But you know what? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It just seemed like this YouTube app, this YouTube app is just, it's just crazy, you know. And you know, and I've been down these YouTube streets and I've seen people like pour their personal information out on these live streams. And a lot of times I sit back and be like, bitch, do you know what you're doing? I mean, either you want somebody to feel sorry for you or you trying to get your shit popping. Because if you sitting there telling people about your personal life, what's going on with you, oh, I lost kids, or my babies are dead, and or my boyfriend killed my, da da da. I mean, you're really kind of like putting your personal shit out there, and for these people from fucking Adam. This is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
this is
yeah,
just
yeah.
something for you to have fun. But when you come up here and air your dirty shit out, knowing that the sector that we in, somebody is going to take that and use that against you, and then you're gonna get mad. Then you're gonna get mad and be like, "Oh, that bitch should have." No, you shouldn't have ran your goddamn mouth. Loose lips sink ships. If you don't want motherfuckers to know about your personal business, keep that shit to yourself. You ain't got to let everybody know your shit. If you need to talk to somebody, get on the fucking phone and talk to a therapist or something. Keep that shit behind the scenes. Don't tell nobody unless you're trying to get your shit popping or you want a motherfucker to feel sorry for you or something like that. I don't like when
Yeah.
bitches get up on here talking their personal life and shit like that, because I already know in the end somebody's gonna come back and it's always bite them in the ass. I can't tell you how many people up on YouTube put their personal business out here in the street and a motherfucker come back and use that against them.
Yeah,
And then
nah.
they get mad. You can't get mad. If you tell me something or you say something on these YouTube streets, you can't get mad if I'm beefing with you and I discuss it. Now, if you tell me something behind the scenes and we cool, I'm not gonna blast your shit. I'm not gonna blast your shit. But if you want people to know, oh, and knowing that the sector that we in, oh, you gonna have somebody is gonna, especially one of your ops. Oh, your ops be like, bitch, that's why your baby dead. Bitch, that's why I'm glad that's why I'm glad your daughter got hit by a car. Bitch, that's why this and that, this and that, this and that. Now you're pissed. Now you are pissed, and now you're gonna go after that person. And now, oh, now I'm ready to get my channel started. And that's how it starts. That's how it always starts. It starts with people running their fucking mouth, telling their goddamn personal business. Keep that shit to yourself. You want bitches to know your personal business? Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. And then if you're gonna talk about it, don't get mad when they throw that shit up in your face, because you shouldn't have said anything in the first place. If you that goddamn desperate, seek a goddamn therapist or buy a fucking dog. Tell your dog that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, all this stuff is just, you know what I'm saying, just out of hand, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. These I mean, I'm looking at I'm looking at the way shit is going on, you know, down these YouTube streets, and I'm looking, you know, I'm looking at the dudes channels. I'm looking at how, you know, how they talk about other niggas. They ain't talking about no females. They talking about other niggas. It's like, bitch,
That's
are
what
you
I'm
like,
saying. That shit weird, huh?
huh?
That shit weird, huh?
It's weird to me. It's like, why are you sitting there talking about another nigga? You got the caption in here and shit like that. I can't tell you how many motherfuckers talk about my hair and shit like that. Oh, my hair this and oh, my hair that. Why are you talking about another motherfucker? Like,
Yeah, but at the same time, look, on the flip side though, you know what I'm saying? Like the niggas that's talking about the other niggas, the niggas that's being talked about, why is you even concerned about what a nigga saying about you though?
most of these motherfuckers is Duncan Hines. Let's just put it that way. They moist as a bitch.
No, I'm just saying because look, me truthfully, this is the whole truth.
No, Tori. They duck and hide. Like Duncan Hines, they duck and hide.
Yeah, but now see me truthfully, I don't give a fuck what another dude think about me. Like what?
Right,
Like,
because I know a lot of motherfuckers think they even was going around the YouTube street saying that your ass was gay.
hold on, you said what?
Motherfuckers was talking about your ass was gay.
When was this?
Come on now, Tori, stop it.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, they was talking about your ass was gay.
Nah. Mm-mm.
I said, no, not Tori. This was like a couple of years ago. Yeah, they was. They talking about, you know, only reason why they say that because the way you was fighting and the way you was out here in the YouTube streets and stuff, and the way you was trying to scratch and stuff, and they talk, oh, his ass is soft. Oh, he's a pussy. Oh, he can't, you know, he can't do this, and that.
Nah. They ain't what see, look, that ain't what it is. That shit don't bother me or whatever, but that ain't what it is or whatever. Because you know what I'm saying? When I take off, that's your motherfucking ass. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I'll let you do what you do. I'll let you do what you do and say what you say or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't finna flinch or nothing like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get up all up on my motherfucking face, put your hands up on my face and all that shit. I ain't finna flinch. Cause I ain't no scary ass nigga. But you know what I'm saying? But when I take off,
right.
But when I take off, that's your motherfucking ass. And see, niggas don't understand this shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they got taught by they was getting taught by their uncles or big brothers or something like that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To make them think they was tough or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let them win slap boxes and all that shit. Like, no, I'm finna crush your motherfucking ass. You're not finna fuck with me because my thing is I don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And if you really peep game, I really don't fuck with nobody. But if you fuck with me, I'm finna fuck with you. And it's not gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if I fell out with a homeboy or anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna fuck with me like that. You're not finna make me look like you know what I'm saying, peon ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get your motherfucking ass, and I'm gonna win every time, cause I have. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like it's not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna turn out like how you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's some niggas on here listening to this shit. They were just like, okay, when I see Tyler, I'm gonna test him. I'm gonna recognize that shit, that whole ass shit. You mean you just testing me? Don't get the fuck on, bro. Like I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for no motherfucking case. Cause when you catch a case, you gotta spend motherfucking money. You know, like you gonna crush this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be in the right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? and that nigga gonna be in the wrong or whatever, but you still gonna have to prove your motherfucking case. So you gotta go pay, you know what I'm saying, this many G's to a motherfucking lawyer and all this shit. So leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with nobody. That's why I take this shit personal when people start fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna let you slide. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you fucking me right here. Okay, you got a problem with me, but you say this to this nigga right here. But I'm staying, you know what I'm saying? You said this to this nigga right here about me, but I'm standing right here. And then I've been passing you, you know what I'm saying, about 5 or 6 times, but you call yourself a real nigga. If you had a problem with me, why you didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying, when I passed you the first time?
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cool, you know what I'm saying? Act like you trying to take off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because if I take off, that's your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm say, like, your family gonna be standing over your motherfucking ass, shaking their motherfucking head, talking about, we're gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like no.
You don't play them shit, right? You don't play that.
No, I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying, cause like, if ain't nobody fuck with you, I'm just saying, like, why would you go sit up there and just try to fuck with somebody just because you feeling a certain type of way? You want to fuck with somebody because you feeling a certain type of way because shit ain't going right with you, so you gonna try to go fuck with this motherfucker that you don't know shit about. You don't know who this motherfucker know. You can be fucking with a motherfucker that know John Gotti and the mafia and all that shit. You don't know who you fucking with. You ain't did no research on who you fucking with. Just like in that movie, and it's ironic that it's called Dumb and Dumber. You know what I'm saying? When that hitman, he was just like, you don't kill people that you don't know. That's a rule. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. You don't fuck with people that you don't know about, because you don't know who they know. You don't know who they know. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is just put it in the motherfucking word or what they call a motherfucking order. Just put it in the motherfucking order. Like, look, this motherfucker fucking with me. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just pay that fee and everything is just gonna be taken care of or whatever.
What happened to your trolls though? What happened to your troll?
That's a good question that you asked, because I was thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? When I had been working, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I had said that, they've been gone, right? Cause ain't nobody called me or whatever. Cause it was like every other day or whatever, somebody was just like, "What you doing?" I was just like, "Shit, I'm at work. I got to call you back or something like that." It was always, you know what I'm saying? I got to call you back or I couldn't answer the phone. But they would tell me, they were just like, "Oh, okay, I'm just trying to see because there's a troll on here talking shit." But ever since I said that, they ain't been on there. What I said on your show, and then that person on there, they don't never come on your show. They try to come on your show, but they never come on your show until I come up on there. They try to come up on your show, but I had dropped down though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They so motherfucker obvious. And then look, since I said that, they probably listening to it right now or whatever. They probably gonna try to make another page or whatever. That's what I'm saying. They think they're smarter than everybody, but I'm just saying. But I'm 2 steps ahead of the game. My name Tyra. How many motherfuckers you know named Tyra? My name mean the first. My name mean the first. You know what I'm saying?
You need to it's time you put a name behind that shit. So at least everybody can be on the lookout. Cause you be talking in riddles and shit.
No, I'm just saying, cause you said I be popping in riddles.
Yeah, you do.
What you mean?
You be talking in riddles. You be wanting people to find out shit, but you gotta remember, my audience is more like, who is he talking about? Who is this and who is that? You need to bust this person out and shit.
Nah, the only reason I be doing that is to prove that I ain't lying about the shit, and then I know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause like really, I don't do that lying shit. I'm a Sigma male or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind being by myself, and you know what I'm saying. I don't have to chase this. I don't have to chase that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be to myself or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then Sigma male, they like the rarest person, rarest male on the earth or whatever. Like they're very rare. Like a lot of people not gonna get them. Like you talk to me or whatever. Like you get in a deep conversation with me or whatever. You gonna be like, damn, you different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how they is. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't handle me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to act or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know they got a motherfucking mental problem or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck you gonna make a motherfucking troll page about me and shit? And this shit started when I was in motherfucking jail. Cause I had made a phone call to somebody, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause I was in touch with certain people. They was like, "You got a motherfucking troll on motherfucking YouTube." I said,
Yeah.
How the fuck I got a motherfucking troll on YouTube?" I said, I'm in jail." I said, "Everybody know I'm in jail."
Right.
But they were still running along with it. They, you know what I'm saying. Then I had got in touch with some people that whatever they were just like, yeah, they wrong and this and this and this and this. They can get in trouble and all this. You know what I'm saying. And then when I say that shit on your page, you know what I'm saying, or like 2 weeks ago, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the shit done stop. They scared.
Okay. So they scared. They scared. So you ran them off. That's what you did, and I guess that's a good
So.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? They really need to be. They really need to be smart because they got a rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? 30 years long, since 1996.
See, you know this person, but you ain't saying it. Okay, because how you
Yeah,
know this person got a rap sheet?
because there's been some shit going on.
Okay, all
Somebody,
right.
you know what I'm saying, and somebody, you know what I'm saying, real intelligent. You know what I'm saying. Now, I ain't gonna say real intelligent, but it's somebody real important that came back and told me. They were just like, yeah, this is so and so, so and so. So every time they do this shit or whatever, what they doing, they ain't doing nothing but building up on they, you know what I'm saying, building up on they crime or whatever. What they doing. That's why they had stopped off. You know what I'm saying? Because I said something about that like 2 weeks ago. That's why they had dropped off. That's why you ain't seen that. And
Okay.
and then that person that they talking about, I said I know who exactly what that is. Who exactly who that is. You know what I'm saying? They scary. They very
Oh.
they very scary. They very scary. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They very scary.
Mm.
And
Wow.
that's just what that is. You
Mm.
know, cause they got a rap sheet a mile long.
So Tori, let me ask you something. What do
What's
you
up?
think? What do you think this sector is gonna be like now that Polar is going live a little bit more?
I think it's gonna be a little bit better because you know what I'm saying. I like young dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Like me and him had some words at first. You know what I'm saying. We got off on the wrong foot, but before I had even, you know what I'm saying. Before that had even happened, I always liked his work or whatever. You know what I'm saying. His creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. And then since he came back, I've been listening to him or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He seems like rejuvenated or whatever. I think the dude gonna be successful or whatever, man. The dude, I think he's gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? But with you and him, it seemed like you try to take on his style or whatever. That wasn't your style or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to help you out. But he did help you out.
No. I was not trying to take on Polar style. What Polar was doing is Polar was just trying to help me get to my 1,000 subscribers. That's it. The farm
No, but
animals.
he did help you though. He did help you though. I always respected
Hell
the
yeah. Hell
I,
yeah.
I I've always respected the
But
dude.
he just didn't help me. He just didn't help me. He helped a lot of people. He helped a lot of
Mhm.
people. Know
That's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
But a lot of people turned on him, and that's what I didn't like. I didn't like
I'm saying that
people that turned on him, and those are the people that he put on. Those are the people that's getting checks today because of him. If he would have kept all that shit, if he would have kept those subscribers, I mean, if he would have kept his audience to himself, they wouldn't even have been monetized. They would have to get out here and get it out the mud themselves, because Polar would have kept all his subscribers to himself. But he shared the love, and what happened was it bit him in the end. It bit him in the end. The ones that he put on are the ones that stabbed him in the back in the end. I'm just keeping it real with you, and he know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, you know more than what I know from what you just told me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was you know what I'm saying, if I was this big homie or whatever, that's what I would tell him. I'm like, look, that's just a lesson learned or whatever. Just be about yourself and just keep going on, because since he's been going on, because I've been listening to him, whatever, he sounds different. He sounds like rejuvenated and all this stuff. He seems like he's doing the thing.
He's gonna start having those farm animals up on his live stream, and they know exactly who they are. They know exactly what they're going to do. Is they're going to use Polar's platform to generate their shit, so they can get their shit popping, and then they're going to leave, because those people that he has on his platform eventually is going to turn on him. That's just what it is.
Okay, what you just told me.
Now they know. Listen to me. They know now that Polar's the king. Oh, he's always been the king of these YouTube streets. Let's keep it real. But because now that he's going live and he's cornering the market of a lot of these other big wigs and stuff like that, but nobody's bigger than Polar. So what the people is going to do, the people that got the big live streams and all of that, they're going to get up under Polar's nuts and see what's going on with him, and slowly but surely try to bring him down.
I'm saying that's an intelligent brother. Don't you think he know that? You know what I'm saying? Don't you think he know? I'm saying, why you think he done dropped down from the YouTube streets or whatever? He was regrouping. He going, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, cause like the way he going right now, it's different. Cause I always liked the brother. You know what I'm saying? The dude, I always respected the brother, whatever thing. But to me, from what I see, because you know what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying, with my visionary, he gonna come back or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on whoever hated on him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He doing real good.
He already knows who hated on him. He already knows.
He doing real good. Yeah, he doing real good or whatever. He gonna prosper. He gonna
help, and they gave him his ass to kiss. And those are the people that gave. Okay, here it is. The people that gave Polar their ass to kiss. Notice how now they're kissing his nuts, his dick, and all of that to get back on his panel, because they already know who the really king is. And those, I'm telling you, they're up on there to try to slowly take him down. They're not up there because they like him. They're up there because they're trying to steal what he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He know that brother's smart. He know that brother know what he doing. When he was gone from the YouTube, he was getting his shit together. He was just like, hold on, let me take a break. He was like, let me take a break from this shit and let me do this like this here. I'm just saying, watch how he pop back up.
Right. Just
and I'm rooting for him. And you know what I'm saying? Like the dude cool, the dude cool, man.
Right. But Tori, listen, look at the people that was coming after him, talk shit about him. Notice that those same people are creeping back up into his live stream. They're talking shit. They talk shit. And that's what I like about Polar, because Polar call their asses out. Hey, I remember when you was talking shit about me, or you flipped on me, this and that, He's letting them know. Listen, even though, you know, I helped you get to where you were, and then all of a sudden now the tables unturned, and now you're slowly bringing your dog ass back up here and shit like that. And you're arguing with somebody else that you got a beef with, because now you trying to get your channel popping. But most of them is getting their channels popping off of the big wigs, which is Polar. That's what it is.
Yeah. Nah, cause I like young dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He motivational, he creative and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Listen. Let me tell you something.
he gonna be all right.
Look at 357. 357. I've never seen him up on the panel on Polar shit back when. Never did. But because now that Polar's back and everybody know, you know, Polar, he runs the Mo3 sector. We already know that. He runs the Mo3 sector. Now MHB is starting to come through now. Duke Farrell is starting to come through now. 357 is starting to come through now. Trap House Kitchen is starting to come through now, because they know that, hey, this is where it's at now. So we're gonna get up on here. We're gonna get up on the big wig shit. We're gonna slowly see what's going on with him, and then slowly they're gonna try to take him down. But Polar's a lot smarter than that. He ain't come back for nothing. He came back to see. He already knows how these YouTube streets are ran. You know what I mean? You ain't never heard about 357 up on Polar shit. No.
Nah, Trey 57, my boy though. That's my dog. Me and him real cool.
I'm like 357 running around YouTube with titties.
Nah, me and Trey 57 cool, man. That's my dog right there. You know what I'm saying? We've been cool since 2022.
Man, 357 is yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, me and him cool though. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog right there.
357 is laughing at all these motherfuckers up on YouTube and shit, because he studied going to the bank and shit like that, Because you know, 357, he was a little wig. He was a little wig with a big ass mouth. And now that, you know, he's a big wig and he still got that big ass mouth, and that's just what it is and shit. You know what I mean?
I've always thought he was cool. I always liked him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog right there. You know what I'm saying? And we became cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
357, he was more like, I don't know. I just remember 357 is always arguing with the ladies and shit. I don't never really remember him arguing
we doing got to careful.
Until later on.
No, that's a cool dude, really. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look past that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he more past that YouTube shit or whatever. Like the
But
dude.
you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. Even though 357, I'm gonna tell you, mark my words. Even though he may be up there, look how Cam was. Cam was up there at one time. Cam was doing a lot of big that too. You know what I mean? But if you notice that even some of the content creators, even the OG content creators, because YouTube done changed so much, some of these subscribers that became content creators got more numbers than the regular OG numbers. I'm just keeping it real with you. Because
hold on, you said what now?
Changed. You're not the same. You know, YouTube is not the same and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, some of those big wig content creators, they are going to fall eventually, because that's just how it happens. It happens like that. You might be on top one day, and then next thing you know, you're gonna eventually start falling down. It happens all the time.
But that's life though. That ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can be, you know what I'm saying, get your grind on, you know what I'm saying, you getting this money, you know what I'm saying? You got
about YouTube thing. I'm not talking about outside of YouTube. Outside of YouTube, that's that's totally something personal. I'm talking about being inside of YouTube. How some of these content creators, these so-called content creators, because every time you turn around, Tori, let's just admit, there's so many different pages going on these days. You know what I mean? I don't even know who is who. You know what I mean? I don't know who is who, because it's just so much going on. You know, next thing you know, somebody say, oh, you know, such and such got a page, or who's such and such. Never heard of them. Never heard of that person. But that person has a page. Then I go and I look at their page and shit. They calling somebody out, calling somebody bitches, whores, and all that shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Now I see that I can't learn shit from these motherfucking pages and shit. You know what I mean? The only ones I can learn shit from is Polar, because he had the news, he had some entertainment that, you know, hey, damn, I could sit back and be like, shit, I didn't know this and this and this and this and this and that and shit. I can't learn shit from a bitch be like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna dox you, I'm gonna dox your mama, I'm gonna dox your daddy, I'm gonna call CPS and all that shit. I've never understood how some of these bitches on here and men can call CPS on females and shit like this. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be YouTube and shit. But a lot of motherfuckers take this shit serious, like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna get you. No, leave that shit strictly YouTube. You leave that shit strictly YouTube. See, a lot of motherfuckers get in their feelings and shit. And the same way they run their channel is the same way they run their life. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm glad you said that.
If I can't fight you, I'm gonna fight you with some bullshit. I'm gonna fight you with some personal shit that I found out about your dog ass, and then I'm gonna blast you all over YouTube or outside of YouTube. Oh, bitch. Oh, you gonna do this to me? Okay, so now I'm gonna call the police on your ass and get your ass arrested. See, those are those punk
Don't call the police. Don't call the police for nobody. That's just wrong.
Yeah, you see a lot of motherfuckers on here. Oh, we're gonna call the police, and the motherfuckers go live and be like, listen to this story. Yeah, I'd like to report this mother that's not doing her kids right. This and that. Why do that shit?
Yeah, they finna be out in Texas. They finna be out here if you drink in the car to the
Oh,
police or
you's a
whatever.
dirty bitch. Oh,
Yeah,
you's a dirty bitch.
yeah. I'm just saying,
You's a dirty bitch.
I don't got cases put on me like that or whatever. All you gotta do out here in Texas, all you gotta do is just say another person doing something to you. Oh, they finna be out there. I'm talking about like 7, 8 cars deep,
Yeah.
and
Like somebody could be on
you
here
ain't doing shit.
like you could be live, Tori. Like you could be live, and somebody could just be out of the blue and say, "Oh, he hit me," or "He beat me up," and next thing you know, you on your live stream, they done bust on your fucking door and this and that, and be like, "Oh, your dog ass is going to jail for domestic violence." You be like, "What? What did I do?" You know,
Yeah,
and
that happened to
next
me
you know,
before.
somebody on the other line, on the other side of YouTube, is recording everything. And then next thing you know, now you're food. You're food for their channel because now they're hungry and they're ready to eat, and they're gonna eat off of your ass. And that's usually how it is. A lot of these channels are started like that. They eat off of other motherfucking channels. That's it. They don't come up with their own shit. They don't be original. They don't do shit like that. They eat off other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's what make YouTube YouTube. You know? And it ain't gonna get no damn better. It's just that's just what it is. It's gonna get worse. The more the new people step in, the more the new people create channels and step in, they're gonna be more nasty. They're gonna be more dirtier because the some of the OGs done surrendered and went over to the wild side. You know what I mean? See, if we was the Mo3 sector, I believe this. If we would have stuck together and not let all that bullshit in, we would have been the toughest sector out here on YouTube. But because we let all that garbage in, because we let everybody that wasn't even from the Mo3 sector in, because they came in being nasty, conniving, jealous, and had stories, that the Mo3 sector wanted, it just started all blending in, and it wasn't nothing but garbage, mush, and all that other shit, corroded type of shit. And that's what corroded our damn sector. This sector ain't never gonna go back to the same. It's not, because the hell gates are open, the trolls are out eating, everybody is eating, everybody's eating off the Mo3 sector.
I'm saying, explain this to me. What the hell is the Mo3 sector? What the fuck do that mean?
I don't even know, Tori. The only thing I know is one day I was floating around these goddamn YouTube streets, and I heard not on my watch.
Look at the story too.
Damn shit. Did nobody heard nothing about no Mo3 sector until Not On My Watch brought it to the forefront. And
she didn't do that.
I heard her say it.
Nah, she ain't bring the Mo3 sector.
When she mentioned the Mo3 sector, I was like, okay, what the fuck is the Mo3 sector? Because
she probably heard of somebody else say that. Nah, that's my homegirl there right there. No, don't put that on her right there.
I'm telling you, she'll tell you herself. When she was up on Cam shit, because she was Cam's ambassador. She was the one to me when I first heard it. She said she started talking about sectors, and I was like, what the fuck is a sector? And she was talking about, the Mo3 sector. I'm like, okay, she might even came up with the sectors, and then everybody fell in, because that's
a real good friend of mine.
I didn't hear nobody else say that, but Not On My Watch. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's a real good friend of mine, whatever. I don't think she would do nothing like that right there. If it was or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Me and her ain't talked about it, but no, that's a real good friend. That's a very good friend of mine.
I'm telling you, Tori, I did not hear anything about no Mo3 sector until I heard it from.
That's what I'm saying. Every person that I asked about or whatever
channel. The sectors came from Cam's channel. It didn't come from nobody else's channel. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You didn't hear nothing about no sectors until Not On My Watch started talking about sectors.
No. That's a good friend of mine. No, I ain't never heard her say that or whatever, and I don't think she would do that or whatever. She really than that. Y'all got watch fucked up.
I'm trying to tell you.
She wouldn't do that. That's a good. No, I'm just saying she's not finna do nothing fake, nothing like that, whatever. Because you know what I'm saying. Because me and my partners just talk. No, me and my partners be talking about that. We were just like, what the fuck is the Mo3 sector? Like most of these motherfuckers, they be talking about the Mo3 sector. They ain't never seen Forest Lane. If they go down Forest Lane, they gonna get lost like a motherfucker and wind up getting.
You're not understanding what I'm talking about. I'm trying to tell you, when I went to Cam's channel, and Not On My Watch was Cam's ambassador. She started talking about sectors. Then Wicked Angel started talking about sectors. I did not even know what a sector was or what the fuck is a sector. I did not know. But Not On My Watch was to talk about the Mo3 sector. That's what I heard her say. That's what I heard Wicked say. I did not know about Mo3 sector until I went to Cam shit. I didn't hear it in Mink. I didn't hear it in Coolidge. I didn't hear it in nobody else's. The only thing I remember was listening to Cam's shit and heard Not On My Watch talk about the different sectors.
Well, nah, me and Watch is good friends or whatever. So I'm not gonna speak on no more of that or whatever because I'm not trying to jeopardize our friendship.
No,
I don't want to talk about that no more.
Listen, Tori, hold up, because I don't want you to think that I'm coming at Not On My Watch, because if Not On My Watch know exactly, she know me, and she's gonna tell you. She'll probably be like, she probably gonna sit back and be like, damn, she is right, because she was the first one that mentioned sectors.
Well, that's a good friend of mine. That's a good friend of mine. I don't want no misunderstandings going on. So let's talk about something else. That's a good friend of mine or whatever. I don't want no misunderstandings between me and her.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Tori. You think I got a problem with not on my? I do not have no problem with not on my watch.
Now you know how this YouTube stuff is. I'm saying me and her built a good friendship or whatever, and I'm trying to maintain it, whatever. I don't want no misunderstanding.
I have no problem with not on my watch. I really don't. I have no problem with her. Me and her.
Man, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else.
Oh my God. Sorry. We can talk about something now. Shout out to not on my watch though. I ain't got no problem with you, girl.
No, that's a real good friend of mine. Me and her built a good you know what I'm saying, a good friendship. You know what I'm saying?
So why do you think that if not on my watch know me, she knows exactly what I'm talking about, and she gonna tell you.
Man, that's what I didn't want to talk about her no more, man. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, we can talk about something else.
How the weather is up there with you? Because it's 100 degrees out here.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It was all right. It was all right. I don't know why you.
Up in my chest, it's probably 80 degrees. It's probably 80 degrees up there.
Wait. Turn the camera around.
I'd have been in upstate New York before in the summertime.
Do you think I'm being messy, Tori?
Yeah.
Why do you think that, Tori?
No, because I don't want to talk about my home girl. That's really my friend. That's my real life friend.
So you think I'm being messy?
What you mean?
You think I'm being messy on what I'm saying, but I'm not.
Being messy? What you saying about? Hold on. What you saying about being messy about what? What you talking about?
Because you talking about, oh, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about like I'm being messy.
Okay, nah, I ain't okay. Let me put it to you this way: I ain't trying to be messy, but I'm trying to protect my friendship with her because she's a really good friend to me, or whatever. That's a real good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And friendship and family and stuff, that's real important to me, or whatever. And I'm trying to maintain that. That's a real good friend. That's a real good person, or whatever. And I need that in my life. You dig? Can you dig it?
But I don't have no problem with not on my watch. She know that. She know me.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, like that's why I don't like saying people names on here, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how this YouTube stuff is or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Things can get you know, twisted around or whatever.
Listen, Tori, I already know how these YouTube streets are. You already know me and you, we OGs on these motherfucking YouTube streets. We've been into a lot of battles. You already know that. We've been into a lot of battles, but I don't think I said anything, you know, out of the way and shit. We was just talking because when you asked me, when you said what the fuck is a sector, I'm on the same board as you. I didn't
No,
know.
I was talking about the Mo 3 sector now because me and my homeboys be talking about this shit. We just like, what the fuck is the Mo 3 sector? Like, motherfuckers be saying, like, I heard a motherfucker say, you know what I'm saying? Like, he try to come and start some shit to somebody or whatever, you know what I'm saying, somebody channel, whatever. And then the motherfucker said, yeah, I'm part of the Mo 3 sector, whatever. I'm just like, what the fuck you talking about Mo 3 sector? Like,
See, let me hear somebody say, okay, Tori, let me say this. I better not hear nobody on this YouTube app say that they're from the Mo 3 sector. And I'm around. And I don't remember that from back in the Mo 3 sector or back in the days when Timbo sliced, because that's where I started. So I'm gonna always go back to that. If you saying that you're from the Mo 3 sector, then I should have seen you in Timbo and Triggerman's live stream back then. If I didn't see you back then you are not part of the Mo 3 sector. You are not. What you did was you packed the bag and you came over and your dog ass stayed over here. and became a part of the Mo 3 sector. But you ain't the Mo 3 sector.
But I'm saying, what the fuck is the Mo 3 sector? Can't nobody explain that to me? Me and my homie was talking about that because we from Dallas. We know what happened. We know what's really going on. That's Dallas business. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna, like, whatever happened out here, ain't none of y'all motherfuckers out of Dallas ain't gonna motherfucking know.
Well, I guess because they call it the Mo 3 sector, because it started with Polar doing that war in Dallas.
No. Okay, Polar did his thing with that. Oh, he was cold with that.
Right,
That's
I
know. Polar cold with that. I ain't gonna lie. That
So
nigga was
that's where he
that
became.
nigga was
That's
cold.
where
That
he
nigga was
became
cold with that.
right. That because he started.
That's
Because
what I'm
he
saying.
started.
Like
Right.
I'm saying he know a lot of information without giving out a lot of information or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like he keep it a G, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put it to you like this: what happened to Mo 3? If you outside of Dallas, you ain't never gonna know what the fuck happened.
You
Cause
don't know what happened to him.
You say
So
what?
what do you think? What do you think that happened to him? Let's put it that way.
How you gonna ask him like that? You how you gonna ask me something like that?
Go ahead. Tell us what you think that happened to the original Mo 3.
Okay, since you put it like that, since you gonna put me on the spot, you really gonna put me on the spot like that?
We want to hear it. Because I know a lot of people trying to say, okay, if this is the Mo 3 sector, what's the history of the actual Mo 3? So maybe you need to enlighten us. So I'm going to sit back and listen.
I'll put it to you like this here. He claimed North Dallas, right?
Go ahead.
That's my question. He claimed North Dallas, right?
Okay, go ahead.
The North Dallas niggas is wild, especially the young niggas. The shit that I was in, he shouldn't have been doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I was in, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was shaking my head because like I don't know him personally because he younger than me. But the shit that I was in and the shit that was going on, I'm just like shit. Mm-hmm. I was like something gonna happen to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying that's what he get or whatever. But shit, this shit you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they always say if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You think that's correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he did a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, to try to protect his life, but he also had opportunities, you know what I'm saying, to make his life better. But I grew up in North Dallas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he was calling it North Afghanistan or whatever. Because it's like North Dallas is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be, you know what I'm saying, like living good in one area, then you'll go to like two lights or whatever, and then like it's the hood.
Mm-hmm. So
You know what I'm saying?
let me ask you this, Tori. Let me ask you this. So do you think that these people that's calling this the Mo 3 sector is really faking the funk? Because if you saying that this is the Mo 3 sector, and have anyone ever reached out to the kids, the mamas, the grandfathers, or whatever of the actual Mo 3 sector, send them flowers, or even go to Mo 3's grave, put flowers on the grave, or send his kids a token or something like that?
Well, that's just human nature or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do whatever they want to do, whatever. But I don't think nobody going out there sending no flowers to his grave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, like how he was doing. Because the shit that I was seeing he was doing, because I'm deep in these no side streets or whatever, these no dollar streets. I've been hearing shit about this nigga, you know what I'm saying, before he started rapping. And I've been hearing shit, you know what I'm saying, been hearing shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what no dollars do to you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But no, they ain't even going out there putting no flowers on his grave or whatever.
And they call
They,
themselves the Mo3 sector, but they can't even go and put flowers on his grave or get a hold of his
I'm
peoples
saying
or something, especially on his birthday.
that's what I'm saying. Now they do stuff on his birthday fire here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't go to it because I don't want to feel a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
But
I'm talking about the people on YouTube. If you calling this the Mo3 sector, have the Mo3 sector even took up a collection and have somebody try to be like, drop it off or do something, get a hold of the actual Mo3 relatives and be like, hey, you know what? This is a love token or something. Ain't nobody did no shit like that. Nobody. Everybody trying to cash in on the Mo3 sector, but don't nobody know the history of the Mo3 sector. They crazy as a
I'm
bitch.
saying, I don't know what the multi sector is though. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Me and my homeboy be talking about this shit. We just like, what the fuck is the Mo3 sector? You know what I'm saying? Like the people that be trying to claim the Mo3 sector, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know what it is or whatever. Like they're not even from Dallas. You
I
know what I'm
think that's
saying?
just the
Like
name.
Mo3
I
not
just
even
I think that's
from
just
North
the
Dallas
name
or
that
whatever.
they came up
Like
with.
it's the difference between North Dallas and North Dallas. North
Yeah,
Dallas and North Dallas is a different thing or whatever. Like Forest Lane and 635, you know what I'm saying? The shit that I be preaching and all that shit and reciting, that's North Dallas. North Dallas is like
no, you know. I,
Plano.
I believe
It's not even Plano or whatever. That's not
you
even
know
Dallas
the
County.
history, right? So you know the history,
You
Tori.
know what I'm saying?
Everybody else is just speculating and trying to figure out and piece here and piece there, but you know
Hold on,
exactly
you
because
going in and out. You going
you've
in
been
and
there,
out.
right? You've been there, right? You've been there, right?
You said what?
I said you've been there. You're living what's really going on and
Said
stuff.
what?
Everybody else is just kind of speculating and going by whatever. But you already know what's really going on. Everybody else is just kind of guessing and just saying, hey, this is what it is, but you know what it is because you're living it.
Hold on. You said what now?
I said you're living it because I remember you were talking about some of the places and
Hold
stuff.
on.
I think the
I might
streets and
not.
stuff
I
that you.
might need to drop down or come back up. Hold on.
Well, I remember you were talking about the streets and stuff that you were on. That you said that Mo3 was actually on or hung out at, right, Tori? Tori, what's going on with your damn mic? Tori. Oh Lord. I don't know what he's doing, but hopefully he'll get it. Hopefully he'll get it fixed. Tori. Tori. Um, Tori, I'm gonna remove you from the stage for a minute. Get your mic together. We're gonna play a small intermission. Let Tori get his shit going on, and I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. All right, everybody. Intermission is over. Intermission is over. Um, yeah, I was wondering if Tori's gonna come back up. I don't know what happened to him. Tori, if you want to come back up, you can come back up. If not, I'm gonna close out my show because y'all already know your girl been in here, like 2 hours or some change. But it's all good. It's all good because I enjoy Tori being up in here with me and stuff like that, just kicking and hanging out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, but hey, y'all already know it's more like everybody got their own opinion on what's going on far as down these YouTube streets in the Mo3 sector, and what is the Mo3 sector and what it's all about and stuff like that. I was just kind of telling you, when I first started out, I was just telling you a little bit about my history and how I encountered, Timbo, and how I encountered Trigger Man, and what I seen, back then, and a lot of people, that's running around these YouTube streets today, they weren't even here. They weren't even here at all. They weren't even here. So I'm an OG down these streets. Anybody that know me, they know. Yeah, she's been here. Yeah, she's been here, and she knows. She knows what's going on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even know who I am, and I don't know who they are because they're new. They're new. If you go to them and say, hey, you know who Timbo Slice is? No, we don't know who Timbo Slice is. We know who Trigger Man is. Yeah, because Trigger Man is still floating around these YouTube streets. Timbo, he's putting up live streams. He's putting up videos and stuff, but he's not going live. He's not going live. He's more like, he's doing his own thing and stuff like that. But best believe, back then, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's something that it's always going to stay in the OG's mind, how it was back then. And that's before anybody even decided to get their own channel, because the only thing they were, including myself, was nothing but subscribers. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, Tori, I'm gonna wait on you. And I don't know what's going on with your audio or whatever. And y'all already know my shit go in and out. It's like, God damn, my shit just be like floating in and out. And I hate that, but I know I gotta just keep on going, because even though yes, y'all hear me, y'all hear me and everything, but it's just that my music be messed up. And I know it be messed up. It may sound good to me on this end, but when I go back and I play my live stream, that shit sound like garbage. It sound like garbage, and it goes in and out. It's like you can't even hear it. And it's so messed up because I got all new shit, I got all new computer, I got all new, Bluetooth and all that shit. But that's how I know. I know it's not my shit. It's just the internet connection and shit. You know what I mean? And they better never come to me and say that they, they're hiring my goddamn internet service, because I'm gonna cuss they goddamn dog asses out. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show them my live stream and be like, oh hell no. This is why you ain't getting $50 a month. This is why you ain't getting $60 a month. Because my shit is garbage. But I just been hanging in there and shit and just trying to do what I need to do to try to make it through these goddamn live streams. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess Tori, I don't know what the hell's going on with him. But anyway, y'all, we gonna play some music and to take us up out of her. Y'all hold on, I'll be right back.
Bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers. I say that's the bad guy. What am I doing? Good? You are good. You just know how to hide. How to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. We, even when I. So say good night to the back. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop, boy. The last time you're going to see a back this again.
All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of our show. I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Yes, yes. Y'all like, share me the hell out. Please, please, please share me the hell out. You know what I mean? And I want to thank Tori, I guess she was the only guest on my panel tonight. But brother, thank you so much for just hanging out with me and just kind of chopping it up and stuff like that. You know, it's always been fun hanging out with you. And everybody else, I don't know where Erica is, but she probably floating around these YouTube streets. Miss Lakers, thank you so much, girl. Patrick, wherever you at, thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. But you already know I ain't ready to go to bed yet. So I think I'm gonna head on over to the Polar Gang. See what's going on with them. You know what I mean? Because I never catch them on. So now I can catch them on. So that's where I'm going. I'm going over Lure. So y'all keep your notifications on because you never know when a bitch might be back. All right. I love y'all. All right. See you next Friday. Love y'all. Okay. Bye.